A profitable directory niche isn't something you guess. You validate it. Before you spend time building the site, adding listings, or chasing traffic, there are 5 things you must check first to see if the niche actually has money-making potential. In this video, I'll show you 5 simple signals that can help you spot a profitable directory niche before you put in the work. Here's where a lot of directory projects go sideways. Someone finds a niche that looks interesting, grabs a domain, starts building pages, and only later asks the important question: can this thing actually make money? That's backwards. So instead of guessing, we're going to run your idea through this 5 simple checks. The first thing you want to know is simple. Are people actually searching for this? A niche can sound great in your head, but if nobody is actively looking for those businesses or services, getting traffic is going to be an uphill battle. Start with Google. Type in a few phrases your ideal visitor would search for and look at what comes up. Then use a keyword tool to see whether there's consistent interest around the topic. You're not looking for some magical search volume number. You're looking for proof that real people are already trying to find what your directory would help them discover. If the demand is there, good. Now you need to make sure there's actually something to put in the directory. Search your niche in Google Maps across a few different cities or regions. How many businesses show up? You want enough supply that your directory can feel useful, not like an empty shelf at the hardware store. And don't just count businesses. Look at how active they are. Do they have websites, reviews, ads, social pages? Those can be signs that they're already spending time or money trying to attract customers. The goal is simple. You need enough businesses to create a useful directory and enough competition between those businesses to make visibility valuable. Once you know the businesses are there, turn your attention to the people doing the searching. Are people just looking for information, or are they trying to hire someone, book a service, request a quote, or make a purchase? That difference matters. Someone searching how to fix a leaking roof might just want instructions. Someone searching roofing contractor near me is probably much closer to hiring somebody. The stronger the intent, the more valuable that visitor can be to the businesses listed in your directory. Pay attention to search terms containing words like near me, best, services, quotes, book, or hire. Those can indicate that the person searching is closer to making a decision. That's when your directory becomes more than a list. It becomes a place that connects potential customers with businesses at the right time. But even with good demand and strong intent, you still need somewhere to fit into the market. Search the niche and look closely at what already ranks. Are the results dominated by massive directory sites? Or are you finding smaller sites with outdated listings, weak information, poor filtering, or limited local coverage? That's where opportunity can show up. You don't need zero competition. In fact, competition can be a good thing because it proves other people see value in the market. What you're looking for is a gap you can realistically fill. Maybe your directory can be more local. Maybe it can focus on one specific type of service. Maybe it can make comparisons easier or provide better information for someone who's ready to choose a business. If everything already ranking is strong and you can't see a clear way to make your directory more useful, that niche could be a tough climb. But if you can see an obvious gap, you may have something worth pursuing. Now comes the part that can make or break the whole idea. You need a clear answer to one question. How can this directory generate revenue? If there's no obvious path, you might just be building yourself a very expensive hobby. Look at the businesses in the niche and think about what they could realistically pay for. That might include featured listings, leads, sponsorships, memberships, or additional marketing services. The key is that your directory should help those businesses get something they already want. More visibility, more leads, more customers. You don't need every monetization method figured out on day one. But you should be able to see at least one realistic path before you start building. If you can't, that's a warning sign. The big takeaway is simple. Don't build the directory first and hope the niche works later. Validate the opportunity before you commit your time, money, and energy. If you can see real demand, enough businesses, strong buyer intent, room to compete, and a clear way to monetize, you're in a much better position to build something that can actually become profitable. If this helped, like the video, subscribe, and check out more of our videos so you can learn more about directory sites and digital marketing.